entering political season. Some people say we're already in political season, and ahead of every election, the Congress seems gripped by a familiar delusion that a title can substitute for leadership qualities. In Bihar, Rahul Gandhi was projected as Jana Nayagan, but it was a mantle that was rejected by the voter in Bihar. The Congress ended up with its worst tally. Now, on the eve of the Tamil Nadu elections, he has been crowned Thalaiva, and you can see those advertisements that have been released on the right, where he is shown as this leader. The Congress is entitled to bestow any title upon its scion, but Thalaiva is a word heavy with cultural, political, and cinematic meaning in the state. The problem isn't symbolism. I think it comes down to a degree of credibility. Grand monikers demand mass connect, authority, and delivery. The Jana Nayak that we knew of Bihar, the original Jana Nayak, was a grassroots level individual who had mass following. This is where Rahul Gandhi fails to live up to the persona. Repeatedly bestowing titles, Rahul Gandhi struggles to live up to only exposes Congress's desperation and widens the gap between image building and political reality. Let's open this up. Let's ask some basic questions, because Rahul Gandhi's own record, and we're going to show you examples of that, belie these monikers. Am I right, Mr. Jain, in saying so?
Absolutely not, Rahul. When you say all of this, you forget that Rahul Gandhi is the unchallenged leader of the Congress party, which gets over 21% vote share in the country and gets a significant vote share and seats, whether in the parliament election or the assembly elections in Tamil Nadu. Now, it is perfectly well within the right of the party's leaders and workers to coin their leader as by whichever title they like, whether it is Jana Nayagan, Thalaiva, leader, boss, Neta Pratipaksh. I don't really see what the problem of the BJP or anybody is in this.
Okay, you see, viewers, let me take an example, and I want to bring in Doctor. Mr. Jain said Rahul Gandhi is the unchallenged leader of the Congress party, and the party is entitled to bestow any moniker upon him. So is Trump, viewers. He's the unchallenged leader of the Republican Party of America, but can anyone call him a Jana Nayak? What does Jana Nayak mean?
Republicans are free to call him Jana Nayak.
Please, one second. What does the term Jana Nayak mean, viewers? Someone who serves justice. Justice giver. The best way to test this, viewers, if people believe this, is looking at election results.
Absolutely.
Dr. Ranganathan, just look at the election results. What do the election results tell you? Jana Nayak means somebody who's leading the people. Look at the attendance record of Rahul Gandhi in Parliament, where you supposedly lead the people and ask their questions. There is enough data. In the last debate, you said there was a sore feet of data. Here, there is so much data that the moniker begins to look as if it is
Rahul, may I point out the factual inaccuracy in the visual that's playing?
Just one second. Let me just bring out
95
Dr.
is absolutely a wrong figure.
Okay. Let me just bring out Dr. Ranganathan. Yes. Yeah.
Does Nikhil mean to say it should be 97? I mean, we stand corrected.
Come on. It is 30. Okay, it is actually 16.
16? I can tell you that.
Rahul, I'll send you the file. I'll send you the file that I prepared on this.
Okay, sir. Right. Can you name me one state where the Congress has been led to a repeat victory under Rahul Gandhi, where it has been ruling incumbent and it has returned to power?
Rahul, you can't keep on shifting the goalposts.
I'm asking you a simple question. There have been viewers, 3 cycles of elections. One second. There have been 3 cycles of elections. I'm just taking one state. Do the math. 3 cycles of elections in the last 15 years. He said 16 losses only. 1-6. 1-6. Now, you just do the math. One state, he couldn't bring them back to power. One state. Do the math, viewers.
Rahul,
in just one state, the math comes to 9, cutting across Lok Sabha, Vidhan Sabha. Okay, now forget it. Just one second. Let doctor come in. It's okay, sir. Let's say it's half, 50. Okay, we'll give you 50-50, sir. Chalo. Yes, doctor.
But I think to give Nikhil his due, I mean, he has to say this. Of course, 16 is completely wrong, but maybe the truth is closer to about 80, 85, not 95. Right, given. All right, exceeded. Look, three things here. Number one, as far as Nikhil says, yes, he and his party are within rights to bestow any moniker they feel on Rahul Gandhi. But then I asked them, there was a Congress leader, very prominent Congress leader, who bestowed the moniker of Pappu, and this is real news. The next day, the party sacked him. So it's not just that any moniker can be bestowed, and he was saying it in glowing terms कि वो हमारे पप्पू हैं, उसको sack कर दिया. So that is also unjust and draconian and undemocratic. Now, Rahul, sorry, I meant Rahul Shiv Shankar. Look, things can go very easy for Rahul Gandhi. All he has to do is to follow on the principles that he flaunts that, red empty book by, which is, by the way, I'm convinced there is nothing inside there, because had there been something inside there, the real constitution, he would have acted differently. I'll give you one example. The anonymous electoral bonds. Rahul Gandhi was shouting from the rooftops that it is independent India's biggest financial scam. He is right. The Supreme Court agreed with it. But then there's just minor issue. Why did Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party, despite saying it is the biggest scam since 1947, accept 1,600 crore rupees from the same conduit? Why? This is the problem, and that is why it is almost impossible to see Rahul Gandhi as a leader. I'll give you another quick example on corruption itself. When Rahul Gandhi says he's going to wipe out corruption in this country and choose Rahul Gandhi and the Congress, it was the BJP that was convicted of violating FCRA guidelines and accepting donation money from a mining company. It carried a conviction of 5 years. Now, any other political party would have hit the streets saying, resign, Prime Minister. Did Rahul Gandhi do any of that? No. In fact, he sided with the BJP. He amended the FCRA rules going back to the emergency era so that the conviction of BJP was rendered toothless. Why would he do that? These are the two questions which people can see, and they can see through Rahul Gandhi. It's not about his personality. He's probably a nice guy. I like him. He's my batchmate, for heaven's sake. But the fact of the matter is, he goes on and does things that are completely opposite of what he says things should be done. That is the problem, not Rahul Gandhi.
Well, viewers, that's why sometimes...
Can I get 10 seconds?
1 second. The man doesn't fit the brand.
Yes.
And that's why whether it is 95 or 85 or 16 or 18 or whatever it is, the fact is, viewers, we've done our math. It's absolutely 95. Mr. Jain can come out and say whatever he wants to. 16 losses.
I'll send you the file. I'll say, no,
Okay.
16, I was wrong. Just give me
You
10
were
seconds.
wrong. Viewers, he was wrong. He was wrong because he quickly Googled and he realized that he was only talking about 2024 and 2025. 2 साल का record उन्होंने निकाल दिया.
Just give me
अब
10
मैंने बोला,
seconds. 10
viewers,
seconds.
10 years.
First
10
time
years
on your channel,
record.
10
Had
seconds
that come out,
analysis. 10
viewers,
seconds.
we would have all had a palpitation. Anyhow,
Rahul,
I'll leave
this
it
is
at this.
breaking
I've
for
run
your
out of
channel.
time.
Just 10 seconds.
I've
10
run out of
seconds,
time,
10
sir. Please,
seconds.
please,
50
sir, I've run
seconds.
out of time. Palki Sharma Upadhyay is waiting on the other side, and so are viewers. I'll leave it at that. Thank you.